Hello, my beautiful and talented people. Thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm very appreciative. I'm giving away 2 free readings as soon as I hit 6,000 subscribers. So just be subscribed and comment, and you're in the running for that. I just want to say today's reading is about how do they feel about you right now? If you do want to contact me, my email's in the description. That's the only way you will be contacting me. There is somebody that's pretending to be me in the comments. It is absolutely not me, and I will never give you a WhatsApp number. So if you see one or an email that's not the one that's in my description, then absolutely do not contact that person. Do not give them money. Bonus points if you block them. You know, or report them. So let's move on to pile number 1. Excuse me. Hand-eye coordination, obviously my best skill. Pile number 1, you have the Amethyst. How are they feeling about you today? You know, grief, regret, sadness. I feel like they still have some kind of hope that things can be healed between the two of you. They see you as somebody that's very loving and kind. They just don't like how things have been because something pretty dramatic happened in you guys' connection. Something dramatic happened that caused there to be, like the very foundation was crumbled down. Now, it's interesting that we have the tower and star because the star comes right after the tower in the major arcana. So they really want there to be healing between the two of you. And whatever has caused there to be a rift, they feel a lot of sadness, maybe regret, grief. How are they feeling about you right now, pile 1? They see you as independent. They see you as somebody that has their stuff together. They see you as somebody that's, loving and kind, but also like very practical. They see you as somebody that's stable. It's like you're stable by yourself. And there was this rock broken in this foundation. I feel like some of them are coming to the realization that they might have caused this to fall apart because they see you as somebody who's super caring. They see you as somebody who's strong and stable by themselves. And they want this healing. I feel like they're really seeing if they had a significant portion in this, I feel like they're really figuring they're actively searching for that information, like they're actively being able to see things, and it's because they do want this new beginning. They're aware that they need to make a choice if you guys are going to move forward, that they have to choose, and that there has been a lot of investment already. There's been a lot of investment in this, and it fell apart pretty spectacularly. And throughout this, you've been somebody that's been consistently, beautiful, attractive, you like kind, loving, you know. So I feel like they have a really, it's not, they still have hope that there can be healing, that there could be a new beginning after this ending, but they're also see you as somebody that's consistently been awesome. How are they feeling about you right now? I feel like they're really realizing that they have to move things forward. They're like, it's just, the only logical thing for them to do would be to move things forward. And this is leading them to really do some self evaluation. Because again, the Page of Swords came up twice. Like being that student, being that person who's searching for knowledge, I feel like they're doing some self evaluation, and that self evaluation has kind of led them to realize that they don't know everything. Like that, but they're also trying to get out of their own way in moving things forward because they see you as their person, like they want to have this with you. And whatever foundation you built up between the two of you, even though it did take a lot of investment and time, it wasn't sturdy and strong enough to stand. Find your truth. Yeah, this person is seeking truth. This person is deeply going inside and actually also starting to seek some outside information as well. Screw the filters. Be the real you. So, if this person was not being real, this person was not being themselves, I feel like this person is, you know, had through this process really had to learn who they are. So I feel like they're getting to a point, especially, because they do want, with the lovers, they do want to have this reunion with you. They do want to have this hope and healing with you. So I feel like they're realizing that they can't just show you a mask. Like they have to be them. Patience. Well, patience with the hermits. I feel like they might have been doing this explore. I feel like that they might have been doing this inner self exploration for a long time. So a lot of you, especially since it's still a decision to move forward, even though the universe is actively backing them, moving forward, and it looks like they're trying to make that choice. Um, but I feel like you've been waiting on them for a long time. Yeah, and it's like they were not straightforward with you. Like they might have actively tried to run away. Like they didn't act. It's like they definitely had a chance before and they didn't act in a way that they can be proud of. And that action caused this, and especially like cowardice, especially being sneaky. They're aware that they really damaged this connection. Like they're aware that they damaged this connection. I feel like for the most part, they don't think that you're responsible for this at all. They feel like they damaged this connection. And they really want to have this connection. They want this connection to be healthy. And I feel like they're at a point where they're willing to let go of past cycles of behavior with the world charm, which would allow there to be this greater success, hope. So this person has a lot of hope. This person still has to take that step forward, but this person, is willing to level up, you know, how they are, how they act, what they do, because what they were doing before only led to an ending, and they really want to be with you. I feel like they feel like they still feel drawn to this connection. They feel drawn to you. Like they feel like on some level, like you guys are meant to be in each other's life. That you know, offered a great deal of prosperity and luck into their life. Again, this person, you know, you have been somebody that's been really loving and emotionally open, and they have definitely had to look what's going on below the surface of themselves, below the surface of their emotional body, way into the subconscious. They've had to figure out, you know, a little bit of why they act how they act. However, with the bookworm, you know, some of them like might have been reading up on stuff, you know, some of them might be doing either getting help or doing self-help or something along those lines, but it's like they've sought out knowledge so that they can be better. So I hope that this helped. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away two as soon as I hit six. Oh, I almost forgot what number. 6,000 subscribers. Excuse me. Just make sure you're subscribed and a comment, and you're in the running for that. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It all matters, and I really appreciate it. If you do want to contact me, my information is in the description. Like my email is right below the timestamps. If you do want to book a reading, that's the way to get in contact with me. If somebody gives you an email or a WhatsApp number in the comments, that is not me. Please don't give that person any information, and especially not any money. And we're going to move on to pile number two. Pile number two, my gorgeous and talented people. Um, how are they feeling about you right now? How are they feeling about you right now? The Hierophant, the Ace of Cups. Some of them like want to maybe propose. It depends on where you are in your relationship, but this is a marriage card. This is an offering of a new beginning. Like whatever it is, like this person wants to offer you a commitment because they do love you. This person also, I feel like they whether they have been in the past, they've become somebody very stable and in control of themselves and in control of their environment a lot. I feel like this person may have had an amount of success, and that might make them think about marriage. Um, this person, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, this person feels like you're somebody who's fortunate in their life. They may feel very connected to you. And I feel like there's the Three of Cups. I feel like they want to celebrate with you. Like again, I feel like this person has just hit another level of success in some way. And I feel like you're the person that they want to celebrate with. You're the person that they want to offer um, a serious love and commitment to. How are they feeling about you right now? Yeah, they see you as ideal relationship material. Like they see you, ooh, Five of Swords. Do they see you as somebody? All right. You know, I don't know if this person, like, even though they want a commitment with you now, you know, they want to offer you a new beginning now, like they feel this connection, like they want to move forward in their life with you. But I'm not sure if they've always acted in a way that's conducive to that. Like, you know, there might have been some active sabotage to making that a reality. So this person, like, they think very highly of you. They've definitely leveled up with life. They want things to be, but I feel like there's just been some just some not great behavior, like some, actively, maybe just thinking about them. So I feel like they're aware that because they haven't always acted well towards you, that you may be defensive regarding them, because it's like this is an energy of somebody. It's like it's no win energy. It's like, winning at any cost, but nobody wins. And I feel like I'm not feeling like they're defensive of you. They probably were in the past, which is probably why they sabotaged things. But right now, I feel like they're aware that, you're this relationship material. They want to offer you this. But you have plenty of reason not to believe them, because quite frankly, they've created drama in your life. How are they feeling about you right now? How are they feeling about you right now? You are wish fulfillment, and I feel like a lot of this is coming to head because they've hit a certain level of success. Because so now it's like now they want to offer commitment. Now they want to offer something real. I feel like now they feel like they can be the right person, but I feel like they're not foolish enough to. They realize that there is a significant that things aren't good with you right now. So they do want to offer you this, real commitment, real love, traditional, um, like they want to have a relationship with you. But I feel like there, at the very least, there was, a pretty brutal fight between the two of you. Um, in which, things were not fair. And, like they still see their future with you, and they're really having to learn a very significant life lesson. Um, I know some of you, it's like are going to comment. It's like it's good that they learned a life lesson, but why did they have to hurt me? But they see the future with you, and they're realizing that they have to take responsibility for their actions, if they want success with you, if they want things to work out with you. um you're dope. Trust that. I feel like even though like there has been at least a very significant fight, they they want you to know that they think that you are dope. That that is, that you it's not that you aren't anything. Go forward boldly daily. I feel like this person is getting to the point where they realize that they have to be the leader in their own life, that they do need to go forward boldly daily if they want to make this happen, because you've had some kind of really really serious disagreement between the two of you. But like they still have hope. Some of them really genuinely want to marry you. They definitely see their life with you. But they also are aware that whatever happened was not cool enough, that you it's like whatever happened was significant enough that You know, it could get in the way of their plans for this, for you guys to have this long-term success. Like some of them, it depends on where you are in your journeys, but like most of them, like if they're not like actively wanting to marry you, you know, like they see you as marriage material, they see themselves ultimately being with you. So, you know, they're having to face the fact that they could have done something to truly mess that up. So I hope that this helps you. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away two as soon as I hit 6,000 subscribers. So be subscribed and comment, and you're in the running for that. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm really appreciative. We're gonna, and if somebody contacts you in the comments with an email or a WhatsApp, that is absolutely not me. If you do want to contact me, my email is in the description right below the timestamps. So thank you, and we're going to move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, my gorgeous and talented people. How are they feeling about you right now? 9 of Wands, King of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like somebody in this connection, and I feel like this could be a little bit interchangeable, so that's why I'm not saying you or them. I feel like somebody in this connection is feeling very tired of this connection, very beaten up in this connection. Um, and I feel like they don't see the other person as reliable. And I feel like that person is about to be offered some, you know, like affection and some level of maybe something that is more significant, like a, you know, a steady, stable opportunity. But there's somebody in this connection who, you know, they're tired. It's like even if the offer comes in, they're so tired of fighting. They're so tired of fighting for the connection. And I feel like they just don't trust the other person involved. And it might be because there could have been some inconsistencies in the past. But it just really feels like, you know, this person, there's one person who really wants to offer, you know, has a lot of passion for the other person, wants to offer love, wants to actually offer something solid, a new foundation, a new beginning. 111 is on the clock as I look down. But the other person's just, it's like an exhausted energy, just too tired of fighting. Queen of Swords. Yeah, one person like wants to offer a lot. The other one is just so tired of the other person's issues. So there's a pretty significant, I feel like there's a pretty significant disconnect between the people here. I feel like one person here has drawn boundaries against the other one. And I feel like because this other person makes them feel pretty triggered. For some of you, they could see you as somebody who just wants to move on, and they're kind of deciding that, wait, they don't want there to be an end here. But it's like, there's definitely a wanting to give, but like another person just wanting to let it go, and really becoming a little bit emotionally shut down regarding the other person. So I feel like either way, like on either side, like you could be one or you could be the other. That's why I'm not Queen of Wands. I feel like you guys are matched in your passion. You both hold a lot of passion for each other. But one person just feels like they're done. Like they feel like that the other person can't be trusted. Like one person, and and then the other person wants to come in with love and wants to give an offer of stability, but it's quite possibly uh, it's quite possible that the other person will not be very receptive, because there's been a lot of pain. Like I feel like the person who, because I feel like there was somebody in this connection that just, it's like they fought as for as long as they could, like, and they just don't have it in them anymore. They just, like, they just want peace. They really feel like there's a strong connection. In fact, there's a matched King of Wands, Queen of Wands. It's like there is definitely a matched pair. You guys have something matched, but I feel like you guys definitely had a significant connection. But maybe due to somebody not being open, it's like they cause, it's like somebody can be a fated connection, but somebody treated that fated connection badly. And because of it, it's kind of rotated the wheel of fortune into a different direction. I feel like things are not on the original plan anymore. Um, and one person just wants to rest and heal. With the Five of Swords, is this other person? Because I feel like this no win energy is why the other person's just decided to give up. I feel like one person's decided to give up, and the other person probably has decided that now's the time to take action. But there's an energy of like it's quite possibly, like it's quite. I'm not saying it's 100% too late, but it's like the other person doesn't have any hope for this anymore. And that is directly because of bad behavior, sabotaging behavior. As long as you're all set. I feel like the person who's giving up is consciously giving up because they feel like they just had to choose themselves in this connection, because the other person, you know, was not acting in a way that was conducive to things working in this connection. Remember, there are people who have been there before you. If you need one, find a mentor. Real guidance and advice is invaluable. I feel like it's possible that the person who does want to make these offers, that still has a lot of passion, that wants to offer love and romance, wants to offer a new beginning. I feel like, maybe they talked it over with somebody, maybe they found a mentor, but it feels like there's a lot of potentially too little too late energy here. Hope Yeah. So this is the major crux of the issue. It feels like one person in this connection still has hope and the other person doesn't, like doesn't have hope, doesn't have trust, and it's just like, you know, feels just battered and wants to sleep, wants to rest, wants to, you know, just not allow, I feel like whatever happens, I feel like it might have been much rougher for one party than it was for the other. And I feel like the person who was doing all this cutting really didn't realize how badly they were messing things up. Um, I've got win. So timing is a really important issue here. Um, and again, like I'm not saying for every one of you that it's too late. But I get that, like one person just doesn't want to try anymore. And I have to say that a lot of that has to do with timing. I feel like if somebody took way, you know, took way too much time to offer what, what they're planning on offering. Because this connection is really damaged. Um, there could definitely still feels like there can be a transition, but like, there's definitely been damage done. And I feel like, one party really it's like one party just doesn't want to play anymore. Somebody has had a locked heart. Their heart's just been closed. And I feel like one person, like the other person, I feel like the other person's now closed, you know. It's like as soon as one finally wants to open up, it just may be a little late. Prosperity, good fortune. It's like there's definitely been a break in the prosperity on one side. I feel like there was definitely an opportunity here and somebody really messed that up. Good fortune. It's like there's actually still an opportunity for there to be good fortune in this connection. But it's like there needs to be steps need to be taken. Um, this also flipped around to hug. I feel like there does need to be some affection given because I feel like one person really just was so closed off to the other, and there just needs to be a transaction, not transaction, transition. Um, but things are out of whack. Things are not how they were supposed to go. Um, and with the crooked smile, like I feel like there's one party in here that just doesn't have any trust for the other. And there's good reason for them not to have trust because this person didn't act in a trustworthy fashion. Um, but I feel like there's definitely somebody who wants a second chance, or I don't know how many chances because I doubt that it's just a second chance. Um, so I feel like there's advice to like find your calm, find your peace. But when I say that, like it's this is something that people wear like if they want last rites called over them. It's like I'm a Catholic. In case of serious accident, call a priest. It's like you guys did definitely have some kind of connection, some kind of spiritual connection, but it does feel like you're way off track. Like, and again, it may not be you. I feel like they're, it's like somebody might be starting to get ready to do something they should have done way too long ago. And the thing is, it's like it's really, it's really messed with the potential prosperity of this connection. And I feel like there's one person that's just absolutely full of hope, but I feel like that might be the person who didn't treat the connection right. And it's like one person's just full of hope and one person has none, just none for this connection. So it's up on the air on what that person is going to do, but it's like there's a serious issue here. Like it's like things did not go according to plan with confidence. Yeah, I feel it's funny because I feel like one party is really, really confident that they'll be able to get through to the other one. And like it it's I feel like it's absolutely not going to be as easy as they think it was. It's like I don't know, this person might have confidence because, I feel like these people have switched places. I feel like, that whoever was really open before has closed up. And whoever was closed opened, or is opening. And I feel like the one that's opening up really doesn't really understand the gravity of their choices yet. So I hope that this helps you. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away two as soon as I hit 6,000 subscribers. So just make sure that you're subscribed and you comment and you're in the running for that. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and booking readings. It all matters, and I'm really appreciative. If you do want to contact me, my email's in the description. Please only contact that email, because if somebody gives you a WhatsApp or an email in the comments, there is somebody that's posing as me, and I don't want you to give that person any information or any money or anything they can do to harm you. So make sure that you use that contact information. I check it all the time. And we're going to move on to pile number 4. Pile number 4, my beautiful and talented people. How are they feeling about you right now? 6 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Swords. It's like it's weird because there hasn't been peace between the two of you. There's been serious disconnects between the two of you. There's been a lack of cooperation. There's been somebody acting in a manner that's not conducive of making this relationship work. But that being said, I feel like, they want to have success with you because they see that they could have a long-term happy relationship. But there's a little bit of a disconnect because it's like they see that they could potentially have happily ever after with you. Do they feel like they're going to win? Because it looks like somebody just tried to win at all costs, and that was really damaging. Like if somebody was playing games it was super damaging to this connection. But like they see you as long-term happiness, family, joy. They see you as somebody who, like they want to have a win with you. I feel like that there might have been I feel like maybe this person is coming to the realization that it's like they shouldn't be, fighting you because, they could have a win with you. Like it's weird. It's like is there somebody here realizing that, you know, that it might be better if you're on the same team? But like I said, serious disagreements, and somebody really wasn't acting in a way that was conducive to the connection and caused there to not be a steady foundation. It created an inevitable instability that caused things to fall apart. But I see somebody really seeing you as relationship material, seeing you. I feel like this person sees you as somebody that's very loving, very kind, seeing you as somebody who's very practical, seeing you as somebody who's very stable, somebody that you can really build something with. It's just there was just at some point there was just no cooperation. Knight of Swords. I feel like there is an intent to move things forward, and I feel like there's a desire to move things forward as fast as they're capable of doing. Because with Lovers, which is the number 6 card, I feel like they want, again, like they can have happiness, they can have a steady, stable foundation. And I feel like they truly can't forget about you, which is why they want to like, but it's like it's a really inconsistent energy because it's like the Queen of Pentacles came out a second time. I feel like this is not all of them, but some of them tried to have a relationship with somebody else. But I feel, and this is a little dysfunctional. I feel like they were trying to have what they could have had with you, but with somebody else. But again, of course, this, caused serious damage. This is something that, lack of cooperation, things really fell apart. And they ultimately do see you as the person that they can have this wish fulfillment with. I feel like they want to instead move their time and attention towards you because they feel this undeniable connection that they can't shake. It's like whether or not they try to have a relationship with somebody else, they can't have the same kind of connection that they have with you. Start over every day if you want. Feel like this person wants to start over because this person has realized that you're the only person that they could have this kind of connection with. Being told no is a gift. Now you know and can move on and do better. I feel like some of you, even if they, and again, it's not all of you. Some of you, they just really are sure that you're the person. But for some of you, if you know that there was a third party, it's like they were trying to have that steady, stable relationship. They were trying to have the relationship they should have had with you with somebody else. And it just didn't work. But also, it said being told no is a gift. I feel like because they were doing this shady behavior. Ultimately, in the long term, it might have been a gift for you to just not have to deal with that. I know that might not feel like that. How are they feeling about you right now? Free spirit. I feel like I'm getting more than one thing off of this. I feel like they know that you're somebody really authentic. They know that you're somebody like you're not trying to be anybody but yourself. Now, you happen to be somebody who's very responsible. You happen to be somebody that's really loving and kind, but you're you're living your life as your true essence, and they can't help but see that. There was definitely heartbreak in this connection. Again, maybe not everybody had a third party, but for those that had a third party, those who tried to have the relationship they were, like they 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 definitely regret that now. I feel like it's not even that the person that they chose was wrong. It's like the person that they chose was probably somebody's stable, you know, person, but it wasn't. They were just not the person that they were supposed to choose. They definitely made some poor choices. If that's the case, not everybody had a third party here, but there definitely is a subsection of you where this person chose somebody else. Um, and they definitely regret that because like everything leads them to you. It's like they can leave you, they can choose somebody else, but but you never leave them. You're always in their head. And I feel like they really feel like your soulmates. Yeah, they feel like your soulmates. They feel like, again, like whether you're with them or not, they just can't get you off out of their mind. You're always with them whether they show up or not. And I feel like they've come to the realization that, you know, perhaps they should, stop fighting what life has in store for them. But they do feel like you're fated. They do feel like you're connected. They feel like time is of the essence. They know that that the time is very important right now. And again, you are just being the genuine real you. You're it's like there's you know it's like your soul, your spirit, it's shining through. You're not trying to be anybody else but you. You're being the most you're being the most real version, the most genuine, but at the same time being really accomplished. Like you're so I you know they've definitely come to the realization. I'm sorry, that was a weird way of saying it. The realization that, you know, you're the best. Like, you're the best choice that they will ever have. Like, they can pick somebody that has, qualifications, you know, and, they can even be like perfectly decent people. But, like, they're there's no replacing you. For them, you're there's nobody above you. There's nobody who can touch you. But this has been a really long journey with a lot of twists and turns, a lot of pain. Ultimately, it has made the heart stronger. Um, but I feel like with OMG, this person, you know, I mean, maybe they tried to start over with somebody else because they know that they sabotaged things with you. So they felt like, okay, then it's, maybe I can't fix this with somebody else. I don't really feel like they tried that much, but I feel like for some of them that chose somebody else, it's like, well, I didn't do this, so it might be easier. But I feel like with OMG, I feel like this person has definitely been hit by an intense realization that they can't have this kind of relationship with anybody else. That, no matter what happens, you're you're always in their heart. And you are somebody that is super authentic, and at the same time being super authentic, super kind, super loving. you know it's just you're the only person that can offer them this kind of happiness. And it was mind blowing for them to realize that, oh, you're the only person that they can have this with. Like they can have somebody who's steady and stable, but they can't have this. So it definitely has led them to appreciate you. But now they have to face that if they come towards you, they're going to have to face the consequences of their actions because they did not cooperate with you, and they sabotaged the connection with you. And now they're realizing that while that was a choice, it's like they're realizing that, you're not replaceable to them. That it's just, so with the OMG, it's like they're appreciating you, but they're also having to face on a deep visceral level, what have I done? So I hope that helps you. I really appreciate you. If you do want a free reading, I'm giving away 2 as soon as I hit 6,000 subscribers. So just make sure you're subscribed and you comment and you're in the running for that. I'm not going to give you an email or a WhatsApp in the comments. There is somebody that's posing as me. If you don't want to contact me, my email is in the description right below the timestamps. I check it all the time. That is the best way to contact me. So just make sure that you contact me there because I really don't want you to contact somebody who's scamming people, um, because that is not me. So I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.